Good morning. Good morning, everybody. In our BOGO Bonanza group, I've realized, let's see, we're on day 4, halfway through the BOGOs, and I realized I've never introduced myself. So some of you are like, who is this person? Who is this person that's showing up on in this group? So let me introduce myself before we get started. My name is Amy Miller. I'm a wellness advocate and founder for 3 Life Essentials. My husband and I founded 3 Life Essentials a few years ago, and we love partnering up with people just like you, moms, families, parents, who are just looking for more natural ways of caring for your family's needs. And we love partnering up with you and helping provide resources and educational tools and just all sorts of ways to really just kind of rock that lifestyle and really just helping encourage and empower families to maybe think a little bit differently than you had before. So that's who we are, and let us get to know you. Today's BOGO is by, this one, you guys, is so amazing, okay? Boys, I need you to be quiet, please. So, hey, if you're on with me this morning live, say hello in the comments so I know you're here. And those of you who are joining us on the replay, put your comments below if you have any questions about today's BOGO or anything, and I'll be sure to try to answer those for you. Okay, so today's BOGO is buy a 5 milliliter bottle of Douglas fir, and you get a 15 milliliter bottle of lime for free. I think this is a $31 oil retail, but it's $22.50 wholesale. So now don't forget there is a limit of 6 on your account, and you can stock up, because once you hear about these oils, you're gonna be like, ooh, I need to stock up. Okay. Okay, so we're going to talk today about why do I even care about Douglas fir and lime. And we're going to talk about how you can use your Douglas fir and lime oils and some ways to order the BOGO today. So before we even talk about why, I need to set up my diffuser. I just remembered. And you guys can watch me and learn. In case you have never diffused your oils before, this is one of the quickest way to get essential oils into your system and your body. I'm going to be taking 3 drops of grapefruit. If you're curious about this diffuser, this is the Lotus diffuser from doTERRA. It's very sleek looking. 2 drops of our lime oil that we're going to be talking about today, and 1 drop of our Douglas fir. This is going to be very mood lifting, great for mental clarity and focus, also helping pull out any congestion in my chest, and so I'm going to turn this on because, and hopefully we'll have smell-o-vision here. Wouldn't that be amazing? Okay, so let's talk for a minute. How many of you maybe have some deep-seated family issues or patterns? We're going to get deep right here, right now, early on, okay? That maybe you'd like to address, or maybe you want to just build some stronger family ties. Anybody that resonate with you? Or how many of you are feeling like you're in need of a mood lift today? Or maybe you just need to kind of renew your zest for life. What about, do you have a nagging cough that you'd like to just kind of tackle head on? So, hey, and guess what's in my water today? Anybody? Douglas fir, lime. So we're going to tackle all of these questions for you today and more. And hey, listen, bonus points if you can find natural and effective answers for this, right? So let's get started with Douglas fir. Let me see here. Okay. So Douglas fir. Now here's how you're going to use your Douglas fir. Now this particular oil has a very interesting and fascinating sourcing story. For those of you who are new to doTERRA, or those of you who have been in classes about doTERRA, you know that sourcing of essential oils really matters when it comes to potency. And so you'll want to, I'm going to share in our private BOGO Bonanza group the sourcing story, the YouTube video that tells about how Douglas fir is sourced. But you can also find this video on doTERRA's YouTube channel. You can just type in Douglas fir sourcing and you'll find it in there. Okay, so you're going to use this oil aromatically and topically, but not internally. Okay, and how do I know that? Right here on the side. On the bottles, you'll see that some oils will have supplemental facts on the side. And this is actually the lime oil, so I can know that I can take this one internally. The Douglas fir does not have the supplemental facts on the side. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be harmful to you internally. It just means that the best uses for this particular oil is going to be aromatic and topical use. Okay? So here's how you're going to use your Douglas fir aromatically. This has great expectorant properties. So like I said, I can put it in my diffuser, put a couple of drops in. Also, you can use this aromatically or topically. You know when you're having that mental fog and you need just a little bit of clarity? Nod your head if you're following me. So what you're going to do is you're actually just going to put a drop in the palm of your hand. Again, with your little ones, you're going to want to, for sure, combine it with a carrier oil. I like to combine with a carrier oil anyway, just because it helps with the absorbency in your skin. And you're just going to massage this into your temples and across your forehead. Can you tell I need some mental clarity? This is my husband's all-time favorite oil. In fact, he says that Douglas fir is his love language. So this might be your husband or spouse or significant, the male in your life. This may be speak their love language too. So also, you're going to want to just massage this Douglas fir, your Douglas fir, in with your wintergreen to help with any muscle or joint soreness. Okay, so let's talk for a minute about cellulite. Or maybe not. We won't mention it out loud, but you can massage your Douglas fir in with your grapefruit into the desired areas. Okay, so we'll move on from that. Okay, so I mentioned earlier about those family or generational issues that are passed down by families, maybe your family, that you'd like to break. Now, this may seem odd to you if you're new to essential oils, but they can actually impact your emotional well-being as well. And so, and maybe you've never thought about the possibilities that you could actually change some maybe destructive traditions in your family, helping you kind of let go of some harmful patterns. You guys, this is the Douglas fir from the Douglas fir tree. And when you think about trees and how God has created them rooted in the ground, that's what tree oils do as well. They help root our bodies, root us to the earth. And so Douglas fir can kind of help you increase, well, actually, start maybe with some new growth, some new beginnings in your relationships with your family. And also, maybe you just need to encourage some healthy family dynamics. or maybe some healthy respect for elders and maybe your heritage. And so think about Douglas fir when you're using that. You can use it aromatically that way. You can use it topically. And use it consistently over some time to see how those things shift, because essential oils are natural substances, so they're going to metabolize very quickly within the body, and plus it smells amazing. And so you're going to want to use them consistently, and then as your needs change, then you can shift your oils, okay? So keep a variety in your life. Your body loves variety. Okay, so lime. Let's talk about lime for a minute. Okay, you're going to use this oil aromatically, topically, and internally. Again, how do I know? It's got the supplemental facts on this side. And let me shift over here so we can see that. Okay, so lime. Let's talk about, you know those times when you're feeling kind of just weighed down by discouragement or some grief? Here's what you're going to do with your lime. You're going to put your lime in your diffuser, a couple of drops, or maybe you want to do the combination I just did with the grapefruit and the Douglas fir as well. My personal favorite is lime and balance grounding blend. But you're going to put it in your diffuser, and it's going to help you because as the oils go into your nose, they're quickly going to your limbic system in the brain, and they can help shift the chemical changes in your brain to help give you some shift in your emotions. And so it can really help encourage, instill a courage and a cheer in you and in your heart, and reminding you about being grateful for the things that you have in life, and kind of lifting you up out of the mud, the pit. And honestly, it reminds me of a quote from the Bible that was read at our wedding, my husband Jim and I, our wedding. And I'm going to read a couple verses from it for you and see if this resonates from you. It's from Psalm 40, verses 1 and 2, and it says, "I waited patiently for the Lord. He turned to me and he heard my cry. He lifted me out of the slimy pit, out of the mud and the mire. He set my feet on a rock, and he gave me a firm place to stand." If that resonates with you today, this may be a great oil to have in your diffuser, smelling right out of the bottle, maybe on a diffuser bracelet or necklace. It's very cleansing to the body emotionally. And then in a minute, internally, we're going to talk about how it's very cleansing to the body physically as well. Okay? Okay, let's move on to topical. So topically, and I know there's some people on here live with me, so if you're on here live, I want you to say hello so I can know who you are. Okay, so I can know you're on here with me. Okay, okay, topical. Now, I want to give a little photosensitivity alert here. This is a citrus oil, so you are going to want to be cautious when you're applying this topically, that you're not immediately going out to that area and putting that in area of your body in the sun, because it can create some photosensitivity for about 12 hours. So, so just keep that in mind, that you're not putting it on maybe all over your chest and then going to go sunbathe, okay? Again, that's only with it topical use. So you can apply this to your wrists, behind your ears. Think your pulse points when you're wanting to boost your mood. All the citrus oils, very mood lifting. And so you can use that in a great way with topical. So here's how you're also going to use it when you're having some little congestion in your chest. You're going to take your lime oil and you're going to just put a drop, and you can add it to your chest. Also put a little bit of your carrier oil on top. In fact, here's a great recipe for that. I like to combine rosemary, eucalyptus, and lime to help really break up anything that's going on in your chest, and you can apply those topically, or maybe you want to put it in a roller bottle like we talked about yesterday. Okay, briefly, just for us moms here, we recently had a slight exposure to head lice. I said slight. Is there a slight exposure? I guess it's really you did or you didn't. Anyway, you may realize that Melaleuca is really great to combat this common childhood problem, but did you know that lime is too? So you can add this if you're tackling those little critters in the hair. And bonus, it smells amazing, right? And it's not toxic, okay? Wanted to decrease the amount of toxins that we're giving our little ones when we're dealing with that? Yes, and you can be effective with it too. Okay, internal usage. Now, I'd love to hear about the ways that you're using lime. If you've used lime already. I love lime in my water. I have 2 drops of lime in here today. Not only am I smelling it, getting it aromatically when I put my face up, so it's very mood lifting, very cheerful, but also it's a gentle cleanse for your lymph system, and it tastes yummy too. So it's a great antioxidant too, so it's just really beneficial all around. Now again, you're going to want to keep your internal usage to kids ages 6 and up. I use this in cooking too. It's one I actually keep in a little holder right next to my stovetop, and we use it in green smoothies and things. Okay, so here's some ways to order this BOGO. The first way you can is you can go right in and order on your My doTERRA account. You can order up to 6 per account, and you'll just add your Douglas fir into the cart, and the lime will be added automatically. Order through your loyalty rewards program, you guys, so you can get some shipping points. And bonus, if you stock up and you have 50 points or more in your cart, you're going to get additional points back into your account. So, and remember, wholesale customers and wellness advocates, we all get the oils for the same prices. Just don't get them retail, guys. Okay, so you can also order through your doTERRA Wellness Advocate. If you do not have an account, this is actually the only time that we typically order for others on our account, on our wholesale prices. So this is a really exclusive thing to be able to get, but we offer it so that you can be able to try them out and get some great deals that way. So if you want to save on your shipping each day, even though you get shipping points back if you do it on your LRP, connect with the person who added you in the private BOGO Bonanza group, or you can tag them in this group and let them know you want the BOGO. Or you can reach out to us if we're your contact person. Reach out to us and we'll give you some ways to do that, and you can order through us. Okay, if you are watching this from inside the private BOGO Bonanza group, here's some way to win prizes. And you guys, we have an amazing giveaway today. I forgot to tell you guys. Okay, so the One Blend. Anybody ever heard of this? This is actually a blend of oils that doTERRA does not sell, but it was given away at doTERRA's convention gala last September. And let me tell you what's in it. Ylang ylang, frankincense, vetiver, our BOGO oil of the day, Douglas fir, cardamom, and melissa. And if you think about those of you who know oils, this is a very, honestly, it smells like a very expensive perfume. But if you know about the properties of these oils, it's very grounding emotionally. It's got a little spiciness to it. I love it. I wear it almost every day as a perfume in some way, but it's also very grounding emotionally. Also would be great for respiratory support. And so we are going to be making our own little doTERRA One Blend for you guys in the private BOGO Bonanza group today. And so someone is going to win our own little One Blend recreation today with the Douglas fir in it. So here's the way to do this. Post a screenshot of your order, or you can take a picture of your computer screen order with your phone and post it in the group, in the BOGO Bonanza group, and we're going to be giving away one of our One Blend recreations today. You can join us in that group. It's exclusive to our personal customers and our leaders' contacts and customers. So if you are a member of doTERRA on another team, connect with those who are running a similar group, or you can order through them. If you're not currently working with a wellness advocate and want to get some experience with essential oils and doTERRA, you can request to join here, bit.ly/private BOGO group, and I'll post the link here in the post. You guys have a fantastic day. I got to go take my boys to school. Bye-bye.